This is WTI. How are we all doing today? And as you can see right there, WTI is running in a very decent profit, right? However, I kind of closed this trade in a I closed at 0.8% of the trade last week Friday during the gold drop. Okay, when the drop last week Friday during the early London markets on Friday. Okay, so I closed quite a, a big part of the position. However, this trade is quite painful though. But currently is in this area right now and it's running profit. So what is the plan? Okay, I need to get back on horse and I will advise everybody to also do the same thing basically. Okay, so the plan is to look for a pullback, at least 50% pullback. Okay, so we have the market make this new run to this side right now. Okay, it had this very impulsive move yesterday, and the continuation happened during the Asian markets. Okay, which is right here. So I'm waiting for a pullback. All right, I want to see the market retesting this area, this zone right here. Okay, the previous support, okay, which was destroyed with the gap that happened last week. So if I could get a pullback to this area, which is 50% to 61.8%, and then it will also automatically fall within the trend line, okay, the bullish trend I have right there. Okay, if I can get all of this properly placed and settled, I will look for another buy, and this buy will probably be the additional position that I closed, the partial close I did here. So this trade would probably be that. Right. So the reason why I closed, I think I explained yesterday the reason why I closed that, because gold and WTI has been moving in an awkward, in a very awkward, synchronized momentum. All right. So what do I mean by that? When WTI is doing something like this, when it was falling throughout May, okay, I saw gold also fell throughout May, and then every single pullback that happened on gold, it will also happen on WTI. I noticed these two things, and it was also recorded in some of my videos that I made in May, okay, which was quite strange. However, the fall that happened on Friday, I was like, this is gonna affect WTI as well. And what do I have to do? I had to do what I had to just partial close my position, something I rarely do. But because of the whole synchronyms, okay, because of the synchronization between the both of them, okay, I had to take action, which now seems to be a very wrong take. Okay, but the deed is done. I don't regret it. It's part of the deal. You're gonna make some mistakes. You're gonna make some impulsive decision, and you have to live by it. So now the plan is looking for a pullback to 50% or 68, deeper pullback to 61.8, because this seemed like a range. All right, so then we have this impulsive move to the upside, and now this gap has been covered totally. Okay, so if I can get this pullback, I will look for candlestick pattern the usual, then I will take another buy to this area, okay, which is my ultimate target, and that is $79.70 per barrel. Okay, I want to see oil at $79.70 per barrel. All right, if I can get this, then I will now look for a much better plan. But if some of you might be asking, why did we get this push to the upside? I've been mentioning this for a very long time now, because I said oil is still very much bullish, because if you check it on a much bigger time frame, you will notice that it came back to this trend line. All right, let me take it to the daily. Okay, let me take it to the daily band so you can see it very clearly. It came all the way down to this trend line. Okay, you can see a support here, a support zone here, support here, and then it came down to this area. Now we might see it go all the way back up. All right, at least we have some levels that needs to be that can stand as a contender all along the way. Okay, that might stand as a contender all along the way, but we're gonna see how it all progresses. All right, we're gonna see how it all progresses, slow and steady. All right. But for now, I think and I believe that gold, excuse me, we might get to see WTI actually come back to retest this top. Okay. And if that level is broken, we might see it around here. Okay. Let me make this chart a little bit bigger so we can see what I'm talking about much clearly. All right. You can see there's a lot of drawing right there. Let me delete some so we can probably see the chart in a much clearer picture. All right, so you can see this green bullish momentum right there. Okay, can see all of that. Let me delete this also. All right, good. So you can see this green candle. Okay, it's very green, very bullish. Okay, it also looks like it actually looks like the normal, usual move of WTI, and so this could actually get taken out very fast. Okay, at the same time, we could get a touch of this and then probably a rebound to the downside. But if this particular level, if this resistance, okay, the one at the top right here, if you get broken, probably retested, then we're going to get this level to contend with. All these other level, they are not going to stand in our way. Okay, we might get it retested, and then what happen afterwards, we're going to see, okay, because we might get a consolidation. All right, then probably it's going to fall, or maybe we're going to get a bounce to the upside. Okay, but this is more on a daily bounce, and this could happen for the remaining part of the year. All right, so we just have to be patient to see how these all play out, slow and steady, without any serious intervention trying to stand in the way of the market. Okay, so that is that. So on a much lighter note, okay, my plan is to look for a pullback. All right, which I would really love to see if that can happen today, and then we look for a new buy just to commemorate and complement my original trade. But if I don't get to see this, my 0.2 trade that is running currently will probably continue to run and probably come back to this area. If I get to close out, maybe I'll be closing out maybe $20, something like that. So it's actually is awkwardly small, extremely small. All right. But it's all fine, it's all good. So I'm gonna see how it goes, and tomorrow I will give you an update, and you can also follow up on how this all plays out. All right. So have a nice day, have a nice trade, and enjoy the rest of your day. Bye bye.